welcome back to my channel. Happy 2021. So, to start this year on a roll, I know 2020 has been crazy, but I feel like I've learned a lot of things and I'd like to share those with you guys. I'm gonna do 20 lessons that I learned in 2020. So these are just small things that I've realized that I've taken away, and I feel like that are super useful, that will help me get a good start on 2021. So it's honestly just me trying to keep myself accountable and sharing my own thoughts with you guys. So yeah, let's get it started. Number 1. Everything is temporary and appreciate what I got. So honestly, I think this is like 2020 at its finest. Like the epitome of 2020 is that just reminded me of how everything is so fragile and that we really need to be grateful for what we have. It was a good reminder to be grateful. Thankfully I wasn't that much impacted, but like just be grateful for my family and my friends that I have. Number 2. This is a really big one. This is huge. Like taking care of myself, because to me it was really hard to understand that. In my head it was like selfish, like what do you mean I have to take care of myself as opposed to others? But what I realized is that you can't pour from an empty cup. So you really need to focus on yourself so that you're able to be of greater service to others. This is huge. Number 3, 2020 is the year that I graduated and then I finished my BCom and everything, and I feel like that it's good to like stop and be proud of what I've accomplished so far. There's plenty of more things that I want to accomplish, but just stop, assess, and be proud of what I've done so far. Number 4, I've realized that this is like the biggest number 1 productivity hack that I have that has helped me tremendously. Like there's nothing intimidates me anymore to do. Like for me, the biggest thing now, if I have a big task, just breaking it down into smaller achievable tasks. Because let's say someone asks you, okay, code this website, I don't know, random example. Obviously you don't know how to code, you don't know, so you won't do it. You'll get so overwhelmed, you won't even start. So what I've realized is breaking things down into smaller achievable tasks in my daily life, and that really helps me. Like I get so much more done if I just, okay, this is more realistic, I get this done, as opposed to being like, yeah, I'm just gonna be so motivated and I'm gonna do everything. So super important. Okay, number 5 is there's always gonna be ups and downs. No wonder they call life a roller coaster. But I think that without the downs, it's hard to appreciate the ups. So they're there for a reason, and we just gotta learn to make the best out of it. So number 6, this is the year of self-talk. Like I realized that when I don't want to do something, self-talk is so important. I go and I give myself a good pep talk, and I'm my own best friend. So obviously talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, because you have your own best interests at heart. So give yourself a good pep talk. You're the shit, you're the one, and you're gonna get it done. And damn, that rhymed. And that you're gonna get it done, and yeah, that really helps. That really helps me be pumped about what I'm gonna do, and I get it done. I don't know why it works so well, but it really works. Number 7 would be to initiate and engage more. Engage more with people, with activities. Just no matter how much I think I'm engaging, because I know I'm pretty extroverted, but there's always so much more you could do and things. So just always keep a list of things that I could do, and honestly just stay curious. I love discovering new things, so that's that. Number 8 is 2020 was literally the year that everything changed, but I would say change is good. Embrace change. Don't be scared of change. Yes, it's gonna be different, but just because it's different doesn't mean it's bad. Change is good. Number 9 is eating healthy makes me feel so good and fulfilled. So eating healthy food is fuel. Like food is not a bad thing, and allowing yourself to eat like ice cream or other things is not a bad thing, as long as majority of the time you eat good. Food is fuel, fuel is energy. So as a person that wants to do so many things, like embrace it and fuel your body, because it allows you to do so many things. So super important. And along with like being more healthy, move. Just in any way, like move at least 5 times a week. That could be working out, skipping rope, going on a walk, going for a run. I know gyms have been closed, and I feel like that's forced us, well, I don't know, that's really forced me to be more creative and incorporating more movement in my daily life. What I've realized is that it's a lot easier to dedicate 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even less, 10 minutes, whatever you got, and just move, do something small, as opposed to making it this whole event, because then it becomes really intimidating and then you're not gonna do it. But it's a lot easier to, let's say you do 4 times a week, 20 minutes. It's a lot easier to bump that up to 25 minutes or to increase that time, because the habit is already there, as opposed to include an extra day of, like a whole extra day of working out. So that's what I figured out, and it's super useful. Number 11 is not everyone has your best interest at heart, and everyone has different intentions, and that's okay. That's okay. That's part of life. Just try to step away from those friendships or relationships, and the minute you see that people just don't have your best interest at heart, so yeah, it is what it is. Number 12 is, again, like trying different things, like in terms of sports. I want to try boxing. Yeah, like I want to try boxing, or like different things that I never thought I would do. Why not? I just want to try those. And then I want to try to like cook more and really want to learn how to make healthier recipes and cook more, because I am definitely like the shittiest cook ever. So I really need to learn to cook more. Okay, so I think we're on number 13, but 13, podcasts are literally the most efficient way of my time. Whenever I'm cleaning or doing anything that doesn't involve a lot of brain power, I listen to a podcast, and I've discovered there's so many good podcasts. I can link some below. I love Gary Vee. I love The School of Greatness. So many good podcasts, so much, and it's so easy to multitask. Number 14 would be to spend more time in nature. This is the first time in my life where I've actually had to go out of my way to go outside. I feel like before, as like, I don't know, in elementary school, high school, university, you always like end up walking somewhere, commuting, or somehow you're outside. But now with COVID and everything, it's a lot harder to go outside. So I actually have to take time out of my day, but walks are revolutionary, like so good. So just take time away from the screen. Stop looking at a screen, because usually you look at one screen for work and then you'll go on your phone, so another screen, so that doesn't help. So step away from the screens and literally go for a walk. Number 15 would be that people don't change. You gotta be willing to compromise. So if there's something you don't like about someone now, that's not gonna change in the future. You gotta be willing to accept them the way they are. Otherwise, they're not gonna change. They could evolve and improve, but don't rely on that. So accept people the way they are, because I feel like sometimes we go into relationships thinking that we can change people, but we can't. That's the way they are. Number 16 would be to keep good relationships with your family and your friends, the people that you already have. Yes, like I want to go and make new friends and like explore, and I don't know, do all these things, go boxing, go to yoga class, go do all these things, but keep and maintain relationships with the people you already have. They're there for a reason, and really take the time to nurture those and invest your time and energy in those. Super important. Something that I've learned and I really want to maintain in the new year. 17 is definitely eye-opening, and it's okay to outgrow some friendships and relationships. Sometimes you cross paths with people for a certain time in your life, and then it's up to you guys to maintain that relationship, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So it's okay to outgrow those, and that doesn't mean the relationship was bad. That just means that you learned from them and they learned from you, and you had a great time, you shared a good moment, but it's time to move on. So super important. Okay, number 18 that I love, this is super recent. like during the holidays, I realized that it's so much more fun to give than to receive. I don't know, they always say this, but like this is the first time I truly felt that. And it's so much fun to like find gifts or like invest time and give to people, and you see like such a small item can make such a big difference in their day. So it's nice that you can impact them in some way. So giving is so fun. So I definitely want to do that more in 2020. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Number 19, I'm just gonna say straight up, stop being so stressed out and focus on what you can control. Lots of times I'll get so stressed out for things that are completely out of my control and start making all these scenarios. So definitely sit down and focus on what I can control. Be more realistic, and yeah, like there's nothing I can do about this. I've done everything that I can, so why am I stressing about it? So do everything within my control and then let it be. Just let the outcome be, and you did your best, and whatever happens, happens. So no, number 20 is literally summarizes my whole year of 2020, and that's I really want to work on becoming more confident. And every time I'd be like, oh well, how do people get so confident? How do they do this and that? But I read this quote and it just embodies everything. It's confidence is built by doing. So focus on doing and stop thinking and overthinking. So if I want to do something, I just look into what are the steps that I need to take to get that done, and I start doing it. That's it. It's as simple as that. So instead of overthinking of why or how or when, just start doing it and we'll see how it goes. And the more things I do, the less intimidated I get, and the more I realize that my potential is so unlimited and I can do whatever I set my mind to. So confidence is built by doing, so gaining more exposure, and that's gonna help me be less intimidated in the future or overwhelmed to start new things. I'll just start them because it's not that big of a deal. So those are the 20 lessons I learned in 2020. 2021 is gonna be so much better. There's gonna be so many learning experiences, and I'm gonna be in the real world. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2021 has to offer. And I'm excited to learn lots of new things, get exposed to lots of new activities, people, learn how to cook. We'll see how that goes. Those are the lessons, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I've been really enjoying filming these videos, so please comment down below if there's anything that you're interested to see in particular, and yeah, I'll take a look at it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel below, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.